Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of BTCast. I'm your host, Ayo Akpewe of Partigo Events. Partigo Events is a kids party planning company based in Lagos, Nigeria. On today's show, I have a very lovely lady. Detailed. I think all event planners are detailed. Detailed and experienced event planner in the house. I have Boluwatife of Good Repute Events. Hello, Boluwatife. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. When I saw the name of your brand, I'm like, wow, I love this. Because there's this reputation now of, event planners are trying to, rip people off. And when you come, I have come correct. Say, look, my name is Good Repute Events. My reputation is solid.
Yes,
I'm going to give you, what you've paid for, value for your money. So I really like the name of your brand. Welcome to the show, and thank you for
so
coming.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
So please, can you tell us about yourself, your brand, when you started, and all of that?
Okay. Thank you for having me once again. So my name is Boluwatife. I am a biomedical engineer. So what I do tell people about myself is I'm a biomedical engineer on weekdays. Then I'm an event planner on weekends. Yes.
Okay.
So I've actually had flair for like organizing stuff. When you attend event and you're a guest
And you
are
things.
seated and something is and you
not
cannot
right.
just sit down. You have to just help and assist and do things. So I had been doing that like over the years.
Okay.
Then in my home church, I happened to be one of the youth executive when I was growing up. So like
Okay.
I joined the executive at a very young age.
Right.
So I was able to like participate and do so much more. So it really opened my eyes. So when I finished school, I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay.
So I came to Lagos. I did a training in 2021.
Right.
I did another in 2022. I did another in 2023.
So you're a well-trained event planner. It's not I just want to be an event planner.
Yes,
Wow, that's amazing.
Because there's something I do too over time. When I finish an event,
Okay.
I sit with my team members and we do like a review
Of what you've done.
So what did we do better now? What did we not do better?
Nice.
What do we need to like
Do better
improve on
next
and
time.
all of that? So like that was the basis for the 3 trainings. And after the last training, I knew that I am ready. And
You're
I
ready
can
for
just
this. I can
it
do
and all
this.
of that,
I can do
yes.
this.
And the name actually came from what people say about me when I do event for them.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, let me just stick and just put this in one. And it's been fantastic. Yeah.
It's been nice. It's been nice. My next question is going to come from what you've said. So I just want to ask you, because I always think about it. I always feel like, are event planners born or they have to? Is it possible for somebody that is not organized to be an event planner?
Okay, so I always tell my clients, everybody is a natural event planner. Ask me why. So before this came about, you already picked your outfit, you picked your hair, you picked your jewelry, you picked your shoe, and all. That is you planning the event. But like so much more as planning it is not enough. So even if as a bride you want to do it yourself. You still need somebody to be on ground on that day to make it work. For example, I used to tell them that, okay, so you people have gotten the ingredients. We're coming to come and cook. It's just like that. So you had gone to the market, you had done all of the ingredient sourcing. That is the planning. Of the so for somebody to now come and coordinate what
you have done.
Exactly. So that's like me cooking with the ingredients that you have provided me. So if you did well with your ingredient sourcing from the market, then it's good. But if you've done a bad job
then it will
it's
show.
not left on us to like try all of our best to make you work, but it will still show.
So you see why I said I feel like some people cannot be event planners. I mean, I know people, even in my family, that maybe due to things like time.
Yep.
So they are so good, they're organized, but maybe they can't keep to time. Or maybe they're not very good at planning. So, you said when you were in school and all, people already saw that attribute. So most planners, like for me as well, when I was in like uni, if my friends were doing something, having they just give me the money and say, you're the one that will do, Even when I wasn't thinking about event planning, I felt like I was just organized. So I think, but I may be wrong, I feel like you have to have an atom of organization in you to be able to be a good planner.
Yes, a very good one. That's the word.
Yeah,
so like even if you're naturally born and you can do it yourself, you still need to like maybe do some trainings, work on yourself, pay attention to details, be organized,
to get
which
to
will
that level.
equal and total to being a very
Good event planner. That's what it is. Nice one. Okay, so you've said that I've actually, you said you started in 2020.
2023.
Okay, 2023 fully. Yeah, I'm happy because the last guest I had in the first episode has been here, for a very long time, almost 20 or 25 years. When she started, events wasn't the thing. I don't think we all went to school thinking, I want to be an event planner.
No.
But over time. So for you, when you were like in uni and studying, was there any point at that time that you thought, I think I'm just going to finish this degree and I'll go and be a planner?
Okay, so no, it was never like that. I actually wanted to study medicine at first.
Okay.
So I'd been at home for like, I think 4 years.
Okay.
Kwara State University, because I finished from University of Ilorin.
Okay.
Kwasi gave me biochemistry. I didn't go.
You didn't take it?
I think they gave me biochemistry again the second year. I didn't go because I really wanted medicine. So when medicine wasn't coming, my parents said, you're very vast, you like the system, you're going to do computer engineering. So I went into A-level school. My first form, it was computer engineering that was on it. So one day I was just back from classes and I was reading my dad's newspaper of the day. Then I saw a medical doctor in Lasuth that was interviewed, and I saw that he had a degree in biomedical engineering. So I was like, what's biomedical engineering? So I read about it and I was really, really like blown. So I just went to my A-level school and I told my director, don't tell my parents, don't tell my uncle, please, I want to change. So I changed. It was when my admission letter came that my parents was like, what's going on? Like, please. My daddy was even like, you and medicine, what's up? I'm like, please, that's what I wanted. So like all through school, I enjoyed my course. So I wanted to do it. But all because I couldn't sit and watch things go the other way around. I was always into planning something, doing something. I was my department vice president in my final year.
Okay.
So we did like, school has what they would do for like final year student and all of that. During our own time for my set, it was a whole different thing. We took the whole week. I brought a photographer to school. I brought a caterer.
You just knew how to plan it.
So when everybody was even doing convocation,
no,
I didn't do convocation. I was making money. My mom was a caterer. Like, she still cooks, but not as large scale as before. So I got her to cook. I got a DJ. I got a space in school. Got tents. So they pay me for food, drinks. There is music. You get pictures and videos. And then there's a space for you to host your guests. Wow. Some people still paid me for souvenirs. So I did like a package thingy and I made money. And it was good. I just wanted everybody to like have that best feeling. And also in school, I never thought I was going to.
You never thought about it? Over time?
But like over time, yes. I just began to like ease into it.
That's good. So how has it been for you since you started officially?
So before I started my own officially in Lagos, I'd been working with a couple of people. And it's been good.
Right.
It's been good, but like over time, the way people will treat you and all of that, I didn't have a very, very sweet experience. I will not lie, but not to shade anyone. Everything is actually totally into my story and everything. And God will not do something without you picking a lesson or one or two things from it. So what I do now is I work on everything that has happened. I am not going to continue in that state. I even used to tell some of the girls that work with me. So I don't like to shout. I'm not a shouting planner. So like in case you want to see this sign, please just let me know. So like it's been good. And me using most of what I had seen other people do that I don't like, that I'm trying to like reshape. I'm trying to remold. So like I keep telling myself all the time, this is not happening.
You don't like this one.
This, you're not doing it. This, you won't do it to somebody else's child and all of that. So, yeah, God has been helping me.
God has been good. I mean, this thing you've said about how people treat out some people, because I say that I meet a lot of good clients, but when you meet the ones that want to be terrible, you would want to just leave this job and say, look, I'm not doing it anymore. But what I say is, it's not peculiar to event planning only. Everywhere people have issues with people, we're all people. So I guess it's, for those of us that have been here for a long time, I'm at the point where if I smell it, I don't even take your job. Like I say this job has given me like a free BSc in psychology. From the first phone call and the way somebody speaks to me, I already know. So I'm like, don't worry, I'm booked. Like, so I'm glad I'm at that point where I can say no. There are times I've even collected a job and you've paid me, and if it's too much, please.
Just do a refund.
I'll take care. Some people say, oh, you have to deal with everyone. I'm like, no, I don't have to deal with everyone because I'm going through a lot myself. So I want to deal with people that align with my values. I have a friend that says, if it doesn't smell like, she calls it something, it just has to smell. If it doesn't smell like that, I'm not interested, you know. So over time, I mean, it will get better. Then client base, you have your own clients. There are some, you know, so many people that message me now. Before they say hello, I've replied because, you know, I already feel them. We understand the vibe, you know. So with time, and I guess some people have this impression that once they pay a planner, I've paid an errand girl.
So I always tell them, you are paying me for that service. You're not paying for my full time.
Yeah.
So immediately you pay me, even in my contract, I tell you our working time. So we work between this time to this time. Then you're calling me at 10 p.m. You're calling me at 11 p.m.
I think spelling it out is a good one. I like that. Like,
but Nigerians don't read.
They don't. But the moment you make it clear, I think people know. People pick on it, and if you don't pick somebody's call 10 p.m. tonight, the next night they won't call you. Really. It's just spelling it out. So from 2023 that you've been here till now, which is like 2 years, have you seen any changes? Do you feel like the industry has evolved in those 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to start from the basis of what we are seeing now that we don't used to see then. In 2023, content creators were not.
That's true.
They were not here.
They're here.
No shades against anybody. But like you guys were not here in 2023. And then there was really not the clause of I want to do a trending wedding then.
Are you
we
sure?
Had some event that was,
Nigeria,
but like it wasn't everybody's thing. Because I've had a client that spent like I think 12 million in 2024, and she was really particular about not trending. She never cared about it. She just wanted a very good event. Okay. And our budget was 15 million, and I was able to save her some thousands like down on it, and she was fine. But now everybody wants to trend.
Once I do my event,
like everybody wants to be on Benalanja, everybody wants to be on Miss Asha. It'll be like everybody. So I think like over time, a lot of evolvement like has happened, and it keeps happening every day. It's
good for us. I said the event industry, anything that happens that is like we're evolving is good for everyone. Exactly. So now we have content creators. We're creating jobs for people. Yes. Yeah, the more the merrier. It's good as long as it's putting us in the right direction.
Getting to see our events like right immediately before videographers are done and all that.
It's fantastic. It's actually before you even finish your event, it's online.
Exactly. You guys are doing a very fantastic
well done.
job.
She's saying well done to you guys. Content creators. Well done. So I would like to ask you, for event planners, I always say, for you to deliver, you're depending on a lot of other people. So I have an event, there's the caterer, there's the decorator, there's this, there's that, sometimes 12, 15 vendors. How do you make sure that because the moment one person messes up, nobody's going to look at that person, they're going to look at you. How do you make sure that your vendors deliver?
So when I started, I had worked with like 3 event planners before I started. So I had known some people that are really good at what they do. And then when I did events business school, the planner that I was working with, that was my coach, she likes to do contracts. Okay. And I was a project manager for like 3 years. So I had seen how contracts will literally save our lives in case any vendor messes up. So when I was about to start, I knew that contract is a no-brainer. I am going to... Once you've signed this thing. And when you are signing my contract, I'm copying the clients, like the bride, the groom, they are in copy. So in case you mess up,
they can see that you tried.
There for them to see. So what I now do is I want to leverage on the vendors that I've worked with and I've seen them work and I see what they do. But in cases that we now have clients saying, no, we don't want these people, maybe we have some people and I've not worked with them before. There's a clause in my contract that says that I am not responsible
for any vendor.
For any vendor that you bring. I will try all of my best to make sure that they deliver. But in cases where we have what I ordered versus what I got, you will not call for me. Because I didn't bring them.
That's standard.
So that's number 2. Then number 3, if there are vendors that their work is online, we reach out to vendors that worked on that same project that
you ask them.
So we vet them from
That's good.
Clients that they've worked with before, from planners, from other vendors that have worked. For example, live band and DJ.
Oh yes.
Oh
You
my
need to go and
God.
ask.
Like, so if I'm hiring this particular DJ that I've not worked with before, and there is a live band on that same team that I feel like, oh, because some events, live band and DJ, they will always have issues.
I've had one. Oh, they fought so much
okay.
that
They always
it
have
was
issues.
so
So I
bad.
want to reach out to the live band and ask, how is this DJ? Was it
guys work well
cooperative?
together?
How did it go and all of that? So like those are like the three things I do, and it has really been helpful. So
I'll
nobody
tell a
calls
story
for my
about
head.
that. When I started this career, I was doing kids, but at some point, some clients will tell you, "Oh, you are good enough to do others. You can do weddings. You can do." So one of my clients said, "Oh, you have to plan my sister's wedding." The live band and the DJ on that day.
God.
I think that's when I just knew that this is not for me. Let me just face the one that God has called me to do: kids parties and make kids happy. It was so bad that I think the DJ went to switch off the live band's generator or something. This was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And by the time the live band started playing, they were abusing the DJ. The DJ
like
too went to switch off. Then DJ started.
It
was a mess. On that day, I said, "Look, I'm not a wedding planner. You guys just brought me into this. And definitely, I'm sticking to my kids." So shout out to everyone who does all those big, for kids parties, I feel like it's more manageable. We first of all, in terms of dynamics, we're dealing with one client. One mom or one dad that knows what they want. We sit down, we talk about it. We say, bring this video that knows what they want. But when it comes to like weddings, then there is the family dynamics.
Exactly.
You guys are doing a great job, and salute to you. I like. That's why I said this show really is for us all to learn. So I like that part where you said everybody signs a contract. I think if you sign a contract that says, "Look, if you don't deliver, we will lock you up."
I don't even pay
I don't
them
know how
100%.
bad what you write there.
I don't pay them 100%. So we pay like 70% for clients that are service based. If you're not product based, like the caterer, we have to pay you like 90 or 95. I have to like protect my clients and have some of the money with me. So after the event, if you deliver and everybody can attest to it,
then you get your
here
balance.
Comes your balance. If you don't, sorry.
I think that makes sense, because I feel like when people have balance at stake, they deliver more efficiently.
Exactly.
They say, "Oh, my balance is at stake. I need to." Yeah, I like that. I had an event that the client, she locked up a vendor. She hired that service. I didn't know. I planned the event, but on the day she just told me, "Oh, I ordered this from somebody, but this is what I ordered," and all of that. So when the person came, or when she sent somebody, it wasn't what she ordered. Unfortunately for the person who delivered, just an Uber driver. So she took the Uber driver and took him to the police station. I said, so she now said we should get involved. I'm like, please, ma, release this Uber driver. He's not interested about it. He said, no, until the vendor shows up. So we've seen things like that. I feel like people know consequences. Like if you don't deliver, you get locked up. If you don't deliver, you don't get your balance.
So if you know there is a consequence to your action, you will sit right and
deliver. It makes sense. Thank you for that. Thank you. So less noise, more action.
Exactly.
I guess for people. So that's fine. And then how do you? I feel like in the event industry now, most people refer, or people see your service, or they come to an event and they're like, "Oh, who planned this event? Here you go." What other efforts do you make in marketing your brand?
Now that everybody is doing content and all, you have to push yourself out, do content, do sponsored ads.
Yeah.
So I had an event on Thursday and Saturday. She got to know about my brand from the last sponsored ad I did. So I do sponsored ad. Then most of the time, what else do I do? Okay, so there are some planners that are not in the country that I work for.
Oh, okay.
So when they reach out and they ask me, so person is asking for this thing, they don't want to do it. Are you available to do it?
So
if it is something I want to do, I say yes. So most of the time, if they are maybe like I have like 3 months and nothing is like forthcoming, I reach out to them. I send messages to our past clients, just greet them and all of that. Then maybe somebody had collected my number somewhere. I just reach out and remind them that we are still here. We are still doing what we are doing. And then it works. Yeah.
It works. So I have a question. Do you feel like, because I feel like this is happening to me now, where I find it more difficult to convince like new clients to use me, other than my clients, clients that are already used to me or use me over time, just send me a message and say, oh, we have an event on 30th, we're doing this, that's it. But then a new client comes, and then I'm explaining I'm not patient enough these days. I'm just like, see, other people are in the queue. So for example, like that sponsored ad you did, does it take longer for new clients that have never used you to be convinced to use your service?
Okay, my bride, like this is my last weekend bride, my CDs. This is not to shade
Okay.
her, but after she saw the sponsored ad and she was in my DM, we got talking for like I think 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then when it was time, I had spoken at length, giving her everything she needed to know and know. When it was time to speak with her and the groom, we were on that call for 4 hours.
Trying to
I just
convince.
moved accommodation. So one of my friends came to see me on that day.
Okay.
I wasn't even expecting their call. That my friend was seated for 4 hours.
Listening to
After
you.
the call, he was like, sorry, is this what you go through every time to
get one job?
Get just one job? I was like, no. He said, because if this is it, sorry, maybe
This
you
your
might need to
job.
just reconsider. So like we have some people that you will just say little things and then they will hear you.
And
You will send them your page. Because I will even ask you if you need to like know so much more. Can I send you one of my past clients' phone number? Just reach out and ask.
them.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I've never had a bad event. God is so I've never had a bad event.
You're talented.
God is
Good at it.
Praise God. He's a very good God. So I wanted to like talk to somebody, even if you have all your fears and it's looking like it's because I want to collect your money that I'm sounding like this. Talk to somebody that was in this shoe some time ago. And then after the event, we became friends and you can reach out to the person and all. So some people are just like that. You need to like do all the talking. It was a 4-hour call.
Wow. But you got the job in the end.
Yes,
and they were happy.
They were super happy.
Oh, yeah. I think it's important to be a bit patient. I'm learning that because these days I feel like I do so much. I do. So I don't even have the strength to convince somebody. I'm like, look, so it's important. People are parting with their money. They need to be sure.
Exactly.
So I think that's a good one to learn from you. Based on that, I want to ask you. So I said for every episode, I would ask a controversial question. I told you you were asking what controversial. So the question I want to ask you is this. It has always been in the industry where vendors some vendors call out some event planners and say, you went to badmouth me to my clients. My client wanted to use me, but because you want them to use you and your friends, you went to badmouth me. In the last 1 month, I've seen like 2 call-out posts, on Instagram, on TikTok.
It's even better now. People used to call out. They used
to fight and say you went to tell your client not to use me just because you want to use your friend. It's only your friends you want to use. Then obviously there's this thing that some people have formed a carcass and they say, look, nobody else is penetrating this carcass. So what are your thoughts on this? And sitting from an event planner point of view, what do you think?
So I think that for me, it is not my wedding. So I'm not going to load anything on my clients. I always tell them.
Okay.
But in case of having a vendor that is not so good, or maybe we've had instances also, because in the industry, people talk.
Yeah.
Something has happened somewhere. I've had the gist.
Yeah.
I might not be able to like necessarily tell you the full gist, but I'm going to tell you. I have like a very, very important example, like very, very good one. So one of the planners that I work with that is not in the country had called me last year for a job. We were going to travel, and the particular decorator they wanted to use was a decorator that we've worked with some time ago. He didn't deliver on the job. Okay. He collected 100% before the event. And then, so he was not supposed to add something like some other stuff on that particular mood board, which he had quoted for. So the other planner had said, we've paid you 100% for the job, but if you had all of this thing after the event, we will then give you extra for that one. But you didn't even deliver the main mood board, which you had collected 100% for, and then we are not now paying you. We finished the event, we were on our way home. His boys gathered around the car of the planner that we will not go out.
Until you pay them their balance.
Until we pay their oga that is not around the balance. It was a super chaotic situation. They were throwing bottles, doing all manner. So when this planner told me, I was like, I will tell you the truth. This and this and this was what happened. So if this client is saying that they want to use these guys, and so because over time too, I've worked with some very sweet and good decorators that I will not even go to the hall
And
a
they will
day to the event,
deliver.
and they will deliver. So the planner was now saying, will I be able to stay in the hall and monitor? I'm like,
I don't have to do that.
I don't have to. Like, I don't even do that for my own brand. So if I would do it for you, these people will become touchy at some point. Because I'm checking the time. I'm like, it's 2 hours. You guys are still rolling fabrics. What's up?
Going on?
They will start shouting. I will not put myself in that situation. Call the bride and the groom. Add me to the call. Let me explain to them. If they want to, it is on their own. Should I tell you what happened at the event? So before they hired the planner, they had paid him 50%. They paid him in full. This new event, they paid him in full. They got him an hotel in the vicinity.
Yeah.
He asked the bride for drinks and all. I saw the bride handed bottle of drinks, expensive alcohol to him. They still did not deliver. And at the end of, like, the morning of the event, I was shedding tears because all the family members were shouting my name out.
Yes,
I'm saying all manner. It wasn't even my event. I was there to represent somebody. They said all manner to me. I couldn't even hold it. I was just crying. I had to go to one corner, wipe my tears. Oh yeah, now wear my clothes and start acting. And then, towards the end of the event, he and his guys, they were seated at a round table.
I don't think they care.
Expecting me to come and give them food. And I did not give them anything. So if I am telling you to not use a vendor and you are thinking that it is because of maybe I have a carcass or something, I already have a term in my contract that is protecting me. So if anything happened, even this my last bride, she was really particular about her Saturday decor. And I told her, I don't sit at the hall with decorators. And I know you. Any small thing, okay, that was the same word I used for her. If you take this other decorator, and I have not worked with her before, but what we saw on her page, she will not give you what you want. So if you pay her, or because of maybe like a 500,000 difference from these other vendor that I have worked with so many times, that I'm telling you that she will give you what you want, and you use this woman, your 500K will be in your pocket. But all through your events, you will cry, and I will not even say sorry because at that point you will not even be listening to anybody. So I think that for me, I will not ask you not to. I won't even insist because it is not my wedding. It is yours. But I will tell you, I might not be able to give you the whole, because okay, so that event, the bride later went to the decorator and told the guy everything I had said, and the guy came on the call and was shouting and ranting that if he goes that, if he can take a hold of that other planner, he will arrest the person. He said, oh man, then he came to my DM to come and apologize because the bride had told him that you need to apologize to Bolu. Bolu is the person you guys will be working with. So if you guys are having this issue, it will affect my. He apologized, promised heaven and earth. They still did not deliver.
So I get your point. I mean, because I am a planner for kids' parties, and I can also be a vendor. So some planners call me to decorate. So I'm on both sides. So when people have this argument, I say, look, from a planner point of view, most planners are not being mean when they say, I want to use the people I know.
Because they are tested and trusted.
They are tested and trusted. It's because they know that if they sneeze and just pay you, like for instance, sometimes, because I do kids' parties, people will pay, like I had someone pay me this morning, and the party is on Sunday. Okay. All I have to do is put my trusted people in a WhatsApp group and say, guys, Sunday, meet me here. This is what we're doing. Even
and
if
the
I
job
don't
is
pay
done.
them, and the job is done, I don't have to think about it. So if a planner is saying, look, I trust these people, it's because they've worked over time and they know. Now, if you as a new vendor, you're saying, oh, people are not using us, they don't want to use it, I think that you should push yourself more. It shouldn't be that you're now insulting planners.
Yes, I don't think that's
a good approach. I think it should be, I go to events and sometimes I sit at the back and I'm just watching people, even vendors I don't know. I'm just looking at how they are delivering their service. If I like you, I'm going to take your number.
Exactly.
And I will use you because I've seen it. So it is hard for people that have not used your service to just use you. In this industry, if you say use me for 100 small chops at this amount, and I already have a small chop vendor that I know that, okay, it's the same amount, why should I use you? You need to, I feel like new service providers should try. I'll give an example. The 2 photographers I've ever used, for every time they've met me, I didn't say anything to them. So I'll go somewhere, I go and decorate. And the first person, George, is no longer in the country, but the way we met, I went to decorate. He just saw me and he said, hello. And I said, hi. I carried on with my work. When I was leaving, he came to me and said, oh, I took some pictures for you. Give me your WhatsApp number.
Nice.
Like the confidence the guy had.
Nice.
I mean, when I saw the picture, I'm like,
oh my God.
I mean, George, before he left the country last year, he was like my official photographer. He made an effort. Now, I'm not saying I'm going about looking for free stuff, but I'm saying people try, to push themselves out there. But you're sitting down in your house and you're there saying, no, this person is not using me. They don't want to put me in their carcass. They don't want to. It's not going to happen because everybody's trying to protect their own brand. Their own brand. In cases where, like you said, when clients tell me, I have my person I'm using, even after I've recommended, I don't even say anything. I'm on the day, I don't even go close. Maybe my staff are in charge and doing stuff. If they come and tell me, oh, this caterer from the client is not connected, I'm like, my dear, relax. Like, we told them, we try our best, but there's something called standards. There's a level where, once I see some people, I already know. So I'm
they will not give you what you want.
Madam, do what you want to do. It's okay. When you have caterers coming to fight me and say, you are supposed to do the table setting and stuff like that, I'm like, what do you mean? The caterers I work with already know it's standard for them to do table setting. Don't you know that if you don't do table setting, you should tell the client?
That you're not doing it.
And if the client has to pay, not that you go and tell the client that he's the decorator that is supposed to do. I'm like,
or is the planner? Planner is a man.
Planner is supposed to do everything.
Any small thing is planner.
So these are just conversations, and I'm like, I feel like everybody should try to push themselves. For me, the way I pushed my business, I kept trying.
When I started too, I did a lot of volunteering jobs. There was even one I did in Ilorin, Kwara State then. Wow. So on my last week Thursday was my birthday, and the lady wrote a whole lot of good things about me. I know I am a good person, but like when somebody now sits down and start recounting the story, I had a very good experience with her. Yeah. But she told the story from her own perspective, which was not what I knew. So she was a planner. She was my senior in my event planning training school. So when I finished my training in Lagos in 2021, my event mentor had said, all of you, they added us to a WhatsApp group, and then you will introduce yourself, your name, where you are at, and everything. So if anybody is coming to your state from the group that has an event, once you know, reach out to them. Once they reply you, let them know they are from the same school as you, blah, 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 you would like to volunteer. So that was what I did. I just volunteered. And after the event, she was like, she wants to do a review meeting on the Tuesday afterwards. And I was like, okay, I'm available. So we did review meetings. She was like, what's up? And also like, we did everything. And the next day she sent me a message. She would like to have me on her team. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done? So I started that job. She didn't pay me 1 naira. But she will see this video. I'm very sure. She didn't pay me 1 naira. But like the experience I gathered from her, the stuff I learned, then she wanted to leave Nigeria. But she wanted to like pass down the knowledge very well. Yeah. And I am somebody that if I don't know something, I don't keep quiet because I really want to know. So she said she was just looking at me. Fine, she will call me, ask questions, I will answer her. And she built a brand round about me.
What you can
I tell you. And Planners Act came out. She did event business. So when I even became the best student for cohort 1, she said she wasn't surprised because I really wanted to learn. So I put in the work. So you that you're just starting out, you're not volunteering anywhere, you're not doing anything, and you just want us to go and volunteer somewhere. So I have a friend, she does cocktail. The number of big clients she works with, one day I was asking her, how do you get all these people? She said once you're maybe a celebrity or people that push out their engagement pictures, she will reach out and say, I do cocktail. I will give you 50 for free. My friend will go there with her bar. For 50 cocktails,
oh yes, push yourself.
She will do it. She will have content and she will post. You seeing it, you will not even imagine that she did it for free. So the next one, this particular family, all of their events, I think for the past 6 years, they've been using her. And they are very rich, like a very good named family in Lagos.
It's a good point to end it. We're ending it on this note and saying, look, you're not just going to sit there and say,
yes, don't be laid back.
Somebody needs to call me before I get a job. You just have to think about what works for you. How can I push my brand? When I started 10 years ago, I said kids' parties were not that big. I used to offer like, let's just do small free decoration for you, and other party packs from us. That's how we started. And, we would go to schools all around Lagos. People say, do the proper party, do the proper. So I just want to, encourage somebody, try. Think of how you can push yourself. Think of how you can present yourself out there. As we end this episode on that note.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I hope you had fun.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So this is Boluwatife of Good Repute events. I wish you all the very best. Yeah. I know that you're going to do even greater things than you've already done, Now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.